Hi again, welcome back to the Empath Path. I'm glad you are tuning in. Please bear with me through this video. I am still getting over being sick, and the sore throat is hanging on, and so yeah, just bear with me a little bit. While I am working on the research for my next two episodes, I wanted to post a short video on about myself as an empath. I know that I've covered some of this in the earlier videos, but I kind of wanted to go over it again since we're reintroducing the channel. And that way you can start maybe thinking about yourself as an empath. So there are indeed many different types of empath. The most common is your general empath. They pick up the feelings, emotions, vibrations of the other people around them. But they don't do much more than that, other than they can sense how other people might be feeling, or that it's contagious to them. So, and then secondly, you have your psychic empaths. Not all psychics are empaths, and vice versa. But the psychic empath can actually, not only can they feel the emotions and feelings of other people, they can actually read thought. Now, these types of empath are extremely rare, and most of us are not psychic. So, then you have your earth empaths. The earth empaths are people who are very tuned in to what's going on with the world itself. Not a general sense of what's going on in the world, but the actual earth. They've been known to be able to predict earthquakes, natural disasters, and they can feel what's going on within the ground that is below us. And then you have your animal empaths. These are a truly amazing individual and also rare, but they actually can feel what's going on with animals. It's almost like they understand them, that they have a language with them, and they can tell when they're hurt, feel whether they're happy, they're sad. I'm sure you've heard of the horse whisperer. More than likely he is an animal empath. And then you have your intuitive empaths. Your intuitive empaths are your natural lie detectors. They have a very strong intuition. They can sense when people are lying. They can sense when people are truly happy or if they're truly sad. And a small portion of these intuitive empaths are the dream intuitive empaths. The dream intuitive empaths actually have dreams of things that are going to happen, events that happen, things that can happen to their friends, their family, and rarely are they wrong. So, when I started actually going in and researching myself as an empath, I realized, again at the request of a friend, that I was actually one of those dream intuitive empaths. I had had dreams my entire life growing up. strong senses of deja vu, and it was more than it just being a similar situation. I mean, I dreamed about my son before he was born. I have had dreams of events that have happened that you probably would not believe. I've had dreams about my friends, and I've told them, what was happening and what was going on, and they couldn't believe it either. But it always came true. So now that you've been reacquainted with the different types of empath, I'm going to go a little deeper into my past. I started having dreams and when I was a very young child. And there would be times that I would sit and cry, and I would get in trouble for it. Oh, quit being so sensitive, Sherry. You have nothing to cry for. And you don't fit in on top of everything else. And so in my early teens, I started turning to alcohol. Luckily, I never got into anything harder, never got into any hard drugs or anything like that. Alcohol was just enough to take the edge off, and I could feel like I was participating, that I fit in, rather than feeling like there was something weird or odd about me. And I just pushed it all down until I got older. And then I realized that there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just different. And there's nothing wrong with being different. And I guess I want that to be the main message, is that there is nothing wrong with being different. So still to this day, I do still have dreams. And I don't always share them. But it comes to find out that 95% of the time I'm right. Sometimes they're just dreams. But most of the time, I see things before they happen, which is a really odd sensation. So, that's more about me, and I want you to stay tuned. There are more episodes coming up. The next one's going to be The Dark Side of Being an Empath, Part 2, fitting into a normal world, which is extremely difficult when you're an empath. And following that is going to be the empath and bipolar depression. And there's a reason for that particular video, and no, it's not me, I'm not bipolar. So, stay tuned. Please make sure you subscribe, you watch, you share, and you comment. You can comment on any video, anything you have to say, make suggestions of topics that you would like to see, and yeah, I will be back soon. So, thank you for joining me today, and another video will be up probably within the week. Thank you. Mwah.